Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Please Don't Touch Anything. So if I recall correctly, the last thing I got at the ending of the last recording was the peaceful ending again. So I'm going to see if I can just reset this, sit here and do the setup and see if we get the peaceful ending twice in a row and see if that does something different. The problem we're going to have in this recording is I looked at all the achievements. I went in blind for the first 30 minutes. I looked at all the achievements this time. Frankly, it doesn't help, to say the least. It didn't help to look at the achievements with perhaps the hint that there's if you get the peace ending twice in a row, you might get an achievement for that. In fact, it confused the issue because there's an achievement specifically that says get ending number 25 without making any mistakes. How can there be 25 endings if there's only 15 achievements, and one would assume each ending is an achievement? So that's the peace ending. So let's just reset and see if we get it again, just in case that wasn't the last thing that happened. I looked all around, and with the exception of this math equation, which I would have to type into a graphing calculator to get, there's not a lot here. While this looks like numbers, it actually says I love mushrooms. I zoomed in. This isn't numbers. This is letters and numbers, but it's unreadable. This is numbers, but it's not something I could type in right now. This little ladder thing here. You know what? There might be something behind this, though, on the instructions. Because look at this. There's hinges here. So before we don't touch anything, let's see. So, alright, so we've done that twice. So let's just click here and see if, yeah, there's game. Zoom. Oh, I guess I have to just reset because that's an ending. Alright, so we do have something further around here. It's some kind of clock. And it doesn't seem like any of these do anything. So, is there a specific time in which we're supposed to press the button? There's also like an achievement for well, that just didn't do anything. We've figured something else out. We can go ahead and bring the hammer out, I guess. Not break any of this. It says B, D1, B2, 4. This is basically all I can read. So that's green, and that moved that. Now what? And then it moved off green. So really, is this a case where we need all of these to line up? So, like, there's an achievement for clicking the button, like, 275 times in a second, in a minute. That's not a realistic amount of clicking. Even if I was to try and emulate that on my computer, that wouldn't be realistic. So there's got to be some other way to cheat that achievement. Let's see. And taking the screen down is not something we can do. And this doesn't particularly look like it has screw holes in it. This would take forever, though. Doesn't feel like that moved. So we have nothing that interacts here. My only guess is when it goes green, maybe we press 1. There are 3 things here. Or maybe we reset on the green, and that lets us, like, we'll start with the 1 button. That didn't really do anything. And there's no dragging. So let's just reset on the green and see if that's what it wants us to do. We haven't seen what's this either. There's clearly something that pops up over here. Yeah, I'm gonna need like a full. That did give us City Boom. Need to make sure we get the taller one. Darn it. Darn it. You kind of have to be right. My mouse wants to move, and that's kind of the problem, is that the mouse gets in the way. And crash. Yeah, the idea of hitting this 274 times in a minute is not realistic. Yeah. That's not realistic at all. We could try and shut down the whole game by clicking the red button a bunch of times when it's green. I guess that might be something to try. But I suspect what's going on here is we found one part of something and we need to find the next part. So we shut down and the clock's still moving. Is this clock still moving? seems like we're gonna have to multiple times reset on the green, and like every time we reset going forward, we should reset on the green. Or maybe we just have to finish that bomber mission, which that might very well be the case, because the other ending we did was kind of difficult too. There we go. So they want this done perfectly. And I don't know how this would be done perfectly. Like something's happening differently, clearly. Like that's the last one that popped up. There's gotta be some cheat here. And I'm looking visually to see if maybe one of the buttons looks slightly different. I was thinking what this might be as far as this code. It might be, let's see, 3, 2, 1. No. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. 3, 1, 2, 2, 1. That didn't do anything. Alright, so let's bring this around. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. This is gonna take way too long. This would take way too long. Meanwhile, this, if you wait, will move down one, I think. Or maybe this is just straight up a time thing. Like this could be a minute. This could be, well, so you might just have to play this game at like midnight, which, if that was the case, we're not any really close to that. Meanwhile, this is just too brute forcing. 2, 2, 2, 2. Like you would be better, more likely to get this done, brute force this, than you would The color code over there is 2 blue and then 1 purple-esque color, which is not really here. So if it's supposed to be 1 color in each order, yeah, again, not a good chance of that. Not just reset on the green. Did we've blown up on the green, we've reset on the green, we've found the hammer. We're just gonna have to click a bunch of buttons. Alright, arm 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. B, D1, D2, D4. This is just crazy. So the only other thing I could think of is perhaps but perhaps there's a element here that I'm not getting. Perhaps I need to do the hammer thing again. Yeah, this just feels like this would just be the same thing over and over again. Like, this little map here doesn't feel like it would be an indicator of anything. I definitely didn't move fast enough here that I'm going to succeed. Wow, I actually did succeed. I'm surprised, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, we've been through everything. It's like one button click and then switch and then blow up. And then you're doomed at that point. So there's just nothing else to do. So I kind of get the feeling that maybe delete the save game might give you an achievement or something, but what you really need to do something like that. Let's look and see if there's any keyboard maneuvers here. I'm gonna hit WASD and space button. Spacebar does seem to reset. It seems like resetting does seem to open you up to... There's such a delay on this. It's an issue. There hit it. Yeah, you would almost never get that done. That's way too difficult a challenge. Yeah, so I think you're gonna have like a whole bunch of people that would get really frustrated with this game. And there's a large collection of frustration games on Steam, frankly. Far too many. And yeah, if this really does require playing at midnight, that's gonna suck, to say the least. Like, there should be some way to speed this up instead of having to just wait. There we go. So now we have a pyramid eye, Illuminati, and then the game exited. So what was that? Button Maniac. Press 1,000 buttons. Let's launch back into it. And hit Alt Enter to go back into full screen. So, okay. We found a different ending. So if we reset here, we can't reset. So doesn't seem like I can click anything else. It seems like you have to do this. And there's nothing here. The eye opens and it just exits. And then that was "We are watching you. We are watching." Earphones recommended. I don't think that was a different ending. I just think it took the achievement a while to pop. It really is playing into like every conspiracy theory. But yeah, there's really a case here. Like we're just not going to be able to figure this out. Unless I'm supposed to smash it when it's green and then does this clock continue to move? Yeah. Yeah, unless I'm supposed to click this when it's green. That's kind of the only thing I could see. But I still kind of question if you don't have to be at midnight clicking when it's green. The good news is I'm going to look up a walkthrough. The bad news here, and this is what I've been holding in my back pocket, is they made a 3D/VR version of this game that hopefully has different endings, or at least slightly more endings, because it's going to be a little redundant to take what is a simplistic 2D game, which it was fine this way. This game looks fine. It wouldn't be something I'd spend $10 on or anything, but if they just made it 3D and tried to sell it again, that would be a problem. Nope, I don't think that did anything different. So pop back into the game. It takes a while. Left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left on the keyboard. left, right, right, left, left, right, 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 left. That didn't do anything. Red, 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 red. That didn't do anything. There's no way you can spell out true. This is a 5. You can't use 5 for anything. Whatever this withdrawal would be almost certainly just an elliptical curve and not anything that would look like anything. So we found a couple of endings, but honestly we're very unlikely that we would find many more. And even if this is a case where you're supposed to at exactly midnight reset the game or press the button or something, that's still kind of silly. You could hit the button 8 times, get the screwdriver, open this. When it goes to green, press the button, I think another 8 times. That would still be really slow though. Yeah. I guess these are supposed to be just wires connecting the TV. I guess that's the idea there. But yeah, games like this that are hidden behind mysteries do have a point where it stops being fun and it just starts becoming grindy, and in an hour in we've hit that point. So yeah, I can hit it a bunch of times and shut it off and then reset, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to bring that back around, and that's kind of it. There's got to be more to do. There should be more to do, more obvious things. Even with the Steam like 2-hour return, no questions asked return thing, this game's not catching my attention long enough. I could see a lot of people playing this for an hour and going, alright, I've gotten as much as I can get out of this. Let's now just move, return it, and get a refund. And that's not good for the developers. Yeah, and there's little scuff marks and things on the table. Clearly these scuff marks are supposed to be indications of more things popping up. When you press this, it doesn't change the color of the anything. I was thinking maybe the color here would change. Let's see. You could use a screwdriver to pry a lot of things down, but the game did not account for any of that. Yep. With the exception of exiting the game, which I might as well just do, and deleting the save game, leaving full screen, changing the language, it doesn't seem like there's really anything more that you can do. Notice how the I here is not capitalized, but everything else is capitalized. Interesting. They probably did that just for simplicity's sake more than anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough though. Like, obviously there's no more ideas in my head, and I looked at the achievements and I can't even really remember the achievements because the descriptions were sufficiently cryptic enough to not lock in as something that I could do. If we are really just stuck behind the bombing minigame or some other minigame, that would be bad. But we definitely are stuck in just as far as what the solutions are. So I'm just going to look up all the solutions, which means more than likely in the next recording we're going to get all the solutions, because unless they just prove like tactically difficult to get. And so I'm only going to get like an hour and 30 minutes at most of entertainment out of this. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.